Minhas companheiras e companheiros, estou aqui para uma palavra de agradecimento. Dizer obrigado por terem estado conosco no Programa de Capacitação das Lideranças 2021-22 do Distrito 4720. Após quase 90 dias de seu início, em 13 de fevereiro, foram aproximadamente 60 horas de capacitação distribuídas em 25 sessões. A pandemia não permitiu que este programa fosse presencial, mas o fato de ter sido virtual possibilitou a participação de um número de companheiros maior do que normalmente tínhamos nos treinamentos presenciais, além da possibilidade de contarmos com a presença de inúmeros companheiros de outros distritos, até mesmo de outros países. O modo virtual possibilitou também contarmos com palestrantes renomados de diversas localidades. Para aqueles que não puderam estar presentes, no link do YouTube compartilhado aqui no vídeo, vocês encontrarão gravadas todas as 25 sessões. Permitam-me realizar 2 agradecimentos especiais. Um, ao nosso líder de capacitação distrital, governador Rafael Bulhosa, que idealizou este formato de treinamento. Outro ao meu filho, o rotariano William, por todo o suporte técnico ao evento. No último dia 8 de maio, o encerramento deste programa de capacitação foi coroado com as presenças e falas do presidente eleito de Rotary International, Shekhar Mehta, e dos diretores Mário César Martins de Camargo e Julio César Silva Santisteban. Contamos com a participação de inúmeros governadores distritais de 2021-22 e mais de 250 rotarianos. A seguir, será divulgado o vídeo deste inesquecível encontro. Companheiros, estamos orgulhosos pelo programa realizado e estamos ansiosos pelos resultados que serão alcançados neste próximo ano rotário. Juntos, vamos servir para transformar vidas. Juntos, somos mais. Saudando o nosso diretor de Rotary International, Julio Silva Santisteban, cumprimentamos a todas as autoridades rotárias aqui presentes. E junto com o nosso Colégio de Governadores 21-22, governadores distritais 21-22, saudamos aos demais companheiros, companheiras, rotarianos, rotaractianos e interactianos, a todos o nosso cordial bom dia. Companheiros, como parte do calendário das atividades em Rotary, neste período do ano, todos os governadores distritais 2021-22 estão preparando as suas equipes, capacitando os seus integrantes para o desempenho das suas responsabilidades para o próximo ano rotário. Neste calendário de treinamentos, consta a apresentação do lema presidencial, que é como uma bússola para direcionar as nossas ações. E hoje, é um dia muito especial para nós. Estaremos tendo o privilégio de receber a visita do presidente de Rotary International para 2021-22, o companheiro Shekhar Mehta, apresentando seu lema presidencial. E assim, para iniciarmos aí o nosso encontro de hoje, de imediato, passamos a palavra ao nosso diretor Julio Silva Santisteban para suas saudações. Diretor Julio, por favor.
Obrigado, Governador Gerson. My dear President Shekhar, you are welcome. Your presence here with us in South America is very important, very important. Bom dia, apreciados presidente eleito Shekhar e diretor Mário César. É prazer estar nesta reunião junto com meus queridos amigos, os governadores eleitos do Brasil Rotário, para receber e ouvir a mensagem do líder de nossa organização para ano 2021-2022. Os governadores eleitos conformaram grande equipe e eles prepararam de uma forma especial para obter as metas do ano. eles são grandes líderes, eles vão trabalhar com as equipes que eles consolidaram para fazer crescer o quadro associativo em Brasil, para consolidar a participação da mulher, para levar o Rotaract, para capacitar as meninas, para reforçar Rotary. Os governadores do Brasil serão os líderes para a transformação das vidas. Juntos, vamos reforçar Rotary e vamos a dar-lhe um conteúdo superior a Rotary, para validar isso como a primeira organização de ajuda humanitária do mundo. Em fevereiro de 2022, vamos fazer uma reunião presidencial no Foz do Iguaçu. E de agora em diante, nós teremos, presidente, as boas-vindas. E temos a certeza que nessa reunião vamos mostrar nossos objetivos realizados, honrando o compromisso assumido com você. Obrigado.
Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be with all of you. I would have been more happy meeting each one of you, giving you a warm hug, maybe having some coffee with you, shaking hands with you, and talking to you. But in today's times, I think this is the best way for us to do. Yes, cheers for that coffee. So next coffee, Jerson, we will have in your city, maybe in the rainforests. I'm so happy to see Director-elect Julio. Yesterday, Director-elect Julio and we had a 1 hour heart-to-heart discussion, and it was really wonderful. You have in him a remarkable leader from your area. Can we give him a round of applause for his leadership that he gives? And Jerson, thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so happy that I'm speaking to nearly 265 participants. I am intrigued by your district. You said the land area is nearly as big as my country, and there are only 56 Rotary clubs there. You must only be flying all the time to different clubs, I suppose. Interesting. So this is what Rotary is all about. It's so different in different parts of the world. My district, my city has more than 125 clubs. And I have to travel only 30 kilometers, and I can cover all of those 100 plus clubs. And if I travel for 2-3 hours by car, I can cover all the 165 clubs. So look at the two different types of Rotary we have in this world, and there are 100 different types of Rotary. And that is the beauty of Rotary. I am told I was to speak to not just the presidents-elect, but everyone. I'm surprised that you have had so many presidents-elect training meetings, which is really wonderful. Starting February, you said you've had many training meetings. Outstanding. So friends, the next 1 year, let's make it the most important year of our lives. For incoming presidents, let me tell you, it can become your most important year of your life. 30 years back, for Rashi and me, it was when I became the president of my club. Even today, when I look back, to me, that was one of the years in Rotary I have loved the most. If you read my interview in the March issue, they asked me, of Rotarian magazine, they asked me, what would you prefer, president of Rotary International or president of your Rotary Club? My answer was president of my Rotary Club. That is because there is so much opportunity of doing hands-on work when you are the president of your club. You have your friends around with you, some of your best friends in life, and we work together, trying to help other people, trying to strengthen our organization, trying to bring in members, making contribution to the Rotary Foundation, working in different areas of focus, making this year a very special one. To those who are not presidents or not secretaries or are past presidents, even then, how about making this a very special year by all of us becoming change makers? What is it that we want to change? Many things. And for that, there is a slogan that I have come out with. Let us grow more and do more. Grow more and do more. Grow more because we want our membership to grow. Last 20 years, our membership has been at 1.2 million. How about changing this to 1.3 million by the end of the next Rotary year? Difficult? Yes, difficult, but not impossible. If all of us are ready to bring just one member in the next Rotary year, I can assure you we will touch 1.3 million. But all of us will have to work for that. Bringing members is individual responsibility, not collective responsibility. Keeping the member in the club is collective responsibility. So let me ask a question. There are 264 people here. Let me ask a question. How many of you in the next 14 months will bring one member to Rotary? Just one member to Rotary. Can I see your hand go up? Each one bring one. Can I see? Wow, let's see what South America is going to do. Great. Let me take some pictures and I'll post them on the Facebook. Can I see all hands up? All hands. Who will get one member? Great. I love this. This is superb. Who says membership in South America will not grow? I don't agree. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. The response is just outstanding, let me tell you. Gerson, I will send you all these pictures and you can share with everyone in your district. This will become a reminder to them that they had today said, yes, I will bring a member. And you, as the incoming district governor, all you need to do is ensure that every club president in your district is going to remind to every club member, each one bring one. You just now saw the response. If we go to every club, if we keep reminding everyone, I tell you, it is a very easy task to do because Gerson has to bring one member, Julio has to bring one member, Evaner has to bring one member only, Rejane has to bring only one, Gustavo has to bring only one, Claudio has to bring only one, and each of us can do that. And imagine what we have not been able to change in 20 years, we will be able to change in less than 20 months. You will be called the change makers of Rotary. And what impact this is going to have? The impact that this is going to have is that our revenues will grow by 10 million each year. By 10 million. Our foundation contribution will increase so much. Our public image will become so much more. We will be able to do so many more projects. So friends, let us all put our efforts to each one bring one. And then we will keep each of these members in our clubs. Because once the member comes in, it becomes our collective responsibility to keep that person. Keep that person engaged so that we retain that person. So while getting in new members is very important, retaining them is equally important, if not more important. The third would be, and here I'm sure Julio will play a major role along with you, Gerson, is starting new flexible clubs. In these times, when we cannot meet in person, look at this wonderful meeting, 273 people are there. I have addressed 2,500 club presidents in one single day in 5 different continents. So if the pandemic has done havoc for us, it has also taught us new things. Let us leverage that. How about having virtual meetings? Maybe next 3-4 months, you may still have to have virtual meetings or hybrid meetings. To me, the future of Rotary is going to be hybrid. My own club has become a hybrid club. Every meeting is in person and on Zoom also. Those who feel unsafe to come, they see it on Zoom. The result is more people are attending my club meetings than even previous times. Because those who are traveling, those who are not well, those who may have been busy can still attend via Zoom. So let us exploit that. Let us have virtual clubs. Julio and Gerson, I would request every district in your area to have 2, 3, 4 virtual clubs, hybrid clubs, cause-based clubs, clubs who are interested. Maybe you want to find various Spanish-speaking people across the world and make a Rotary Club out of that. Make 10 such Rotary Clubs. You want to find Portuguese-speaking people who may be in different parts of the world. Get them together. They would love to be part of Rotary. They may be people who are interested in water projects. They may be people who are interested in promoting art and culture. They may be people who are interested in environment. Cause-based Rotary clubs are the future. So once we grow, friends, once we grow more, we will be able to do more. And there is so much in this world that needs to be done. When I joined Rotary, I was only 25 years old. Service was the last thing on my mind. To me, life was comfortable. I did not know what the problems of other people were till my Rotary Club took me 50 kilometers away from my home. And then what I saw started changing my life. My home was air conditioned. These people did not even have a proper roof over their head. I had hot and cold water in my bathroom. These people did not even have toilets in their homes. My children went to best schools like palaces. The children in that village all studied under one tree. The black charcoal painted wall was the only blackboard they had seen. I could get a hot shower, but they bathed in the same pond from where they got their drinking water. And I realized the world is not the same. Half the world there is enough, and half the world does not have enough. Rotary has given me amazing opportunities to be able to try and redistribute this, take from places where it is and give to places where there is less. And by doing this, we are serving people who have less, and we are changing their lives. Each one of us gets this opportunity. Some, like me, get it in my own city, near my city, in my backyard. Let's say people in America, they do not get these opportunities in their backyard because everything is available. But they can be working in Africa, in South America, in South Asia, all of these places. People in Europe, Australia, at other places. It is not a question of donating money. It is a question of coming together to change lives of people. So, my friends, during the coming year, do find an opportunity. If there is lack of water in your community, please bring safe drinking water there. If you find medical health care is not really good, how about building the capacity? How about ensuring that the medical facilities become very good in that area? Gerson, for an organization which is 116 years old, which is in more countries than United Nations is, and which has no less a program than eradicating a disease from the face of earth. For a program, for an organization of this size, our programs have to be big. So how about 10 clubs coming together, 20 clubs coming together, 2 districts, 5 districts coming together, Julio, under your leadership? How about clubs pooling together, coming together and doing a project that has an impact on the nation itself? I come from the second largest country in the world as far as population is concerned. And yet in India, Rotary is doing projects where we are playing a role in the nation building process. Such is the impact of work of Rotary in India that minister after minister respects Rotary. During COVID, every day we get a request from one minister or the other, please, Rotary, will you come and work in my area? Friends, it will be possible only when the scale of our work becomes large. For that, we will have to dream big. We will have to take challenges. That is what Rotary is all about. 35 years back, some people had the courage to dream of a polio-free world. And look where we are today. If you can dream it, you can do it. So let your dreams be big. That you will make changes in different countries in South America to start with. How about bringing education system to its best level in Brazil? We are changing the very education system in India, where we are bringing technology to the last village in India. In India, the city has outstanding schools, but you go 100 kilometers away, the schools are not so good. The teachers are not so good. So we've brought in technology where the student in the urban area and the rural area will all study through the same audiovisual content. Now the difference is reducing. We are now taking this audiovisual content concept, e-learning concept to Africa. The pilot is being done in the country of Togo. It is being implemented now in Nepal. It is being tried in Pakistan. If ever any of your districts, if Gerson, you or Julio, you wanted this to be tried out in your part of the world, do get in touch with me. I'll put you on with people who will be able to tell you, and it's an extremely easy thing to do. But the results are amazing. You change lives of not hundreds and thousands, you change lives of millions of people. And I think that is where Rotary's work now needs to be. During the next year, our overarching theme for all the work that we do in various areas of focus will be empowering girls. Even today, Lourdes and Rejan, Alexandra, we can still see that girls are discriminated against. They are disadvantaged in different parts of the world in different ways. There is different discrimination against girls in America, different in India, different in Pakistan, different in Africa, different in South America, and different in each part of South America. Can we all work towards what is the need to empower the girl in my area? At the end of our area, at the end of our year, our work for empowering girls should be so strong that everyone is talking about it. Can we get them better education? Can we get them better health facilities? Can we ensure they are better skilled so that they can earn more themselves? Can we try to ensure that there is no abuse of them, sexual or mental or physical? They too need to live in peace. They are our half the world. They are half the power of this world. So next year, Sandra, I'm sure you too will work just as Evanisa will work, and all of us, William Aoki and Jerson and Evanier, all of us, Washington, will all work towards empowering girls. And even as we do this wonderful work, when you do the work, please share it with the rest of the world. Please tell them that story, how you changed the life of one girl, how you brought water into an area where there was no water and changed the lives of people there. Please share that story on social media. Every Rotarian is a brand ambassador of Rotary. Every Rotarian is a brand ambassador. I have to tell the story. William has to tell the story. Gustavo has to tell the story. Claudio needs to tell the story. And we need not tell only to Rotarians. Adriana, it's very easy to tell the story to Rotarians. How about telling the story to non-Rotarians? Because that is when people will come to know what is the wonderful work that Rotary is doing. The result is people will want to participate with us, they will want to donate to us, and they will want to communicate, and they would want to join us. And for that, we have two presidential initiatives. One of them is in your backyard, the presidential conference, which is going to take in the month of February 2022. Julio and Mario Camargo are the two people who will lead that program. I'm sure it's going to be an outstanding program in Brazil. It's going to be held, and I will be there along with Rashi. And let me see thousands of you there. As Director-elect has said, it will be like homecoming. It will be like coming together for everyone after this horrible disease that has been with us. So let us all come there and showcase the great work that your part of the world is doing. And let people from all South American countries participate in that. I'm sure under the leadership of Mario and Julio, this is going to be. And to all of you, I would say, do participate in Rotary Days of Service. Rotary Days of Service are an amazing way of showing to the rest of the world at the grassroots level, at the level, local level, the great work that Rotary does. Whether you want to plant trees, or you want to celebrate the World Literacy Day, or you want to celebrate the World Women's Day, or you want to celebrate the World Polio Day, World Doctors Day, World Heart Day, various days you can celebrate. And if not anything, you can showcase this wonderful project that your club is doing along with one or two other Rotary clubs. Come together, showcase it, get many people from the community. This program is to tell the community the good work that Rotary is doing. So do participate in the Rotary Days of Service. Friends, it is not too much time that is left for our year to start on 1st of July. I request each and every one of you, let us have big dreams. Don't worry about failures. If we worry about failures, we'll never be able to dream big. A ship is safe in the harbor, but that is not what ships are meant for. You make a ship and you go into the high sea. You take risk. And that is what we need to do. We have to help others. We have to change lives. So my friends, I wish you all the very best. Have a great year where we will grow more and do more to ensure that we are not only empowering girls, but we are there to serve, to change lives. Thank you.
Teremos agora o momento de perguntas. Porém, respeitando a disponibilidade do nosso presidente, decidimos que somente 4 governadores distritais eleitos para 2021-22 farão as perguntas. Inicialmente fará a pergunta a governadora eleita do Distrito 4.700, companheira Evanisa Quevedo.
Bom dia. Saudando o presidente de Rotary Internacional, Shekhar Mehta, o diretor Julio Silva Santisteban e o governador eleito Gerson Aoki, que coordena este evento, e em seus nomes saúdo todas as autoridades rotárias, rotarianos, rotaractianos, interactianos, senhoras da Casa da Amizade e cônjuges. Hoje é um dia muito especial para todos os rotarianos do Brasil, pela oportunidade de estarmos com o presidente de Rotary Internacional. Temos um grande desafio em nosso país, pois o Brasil tem dimensões continentais, com diversidade de norte a sul, de leste a oeste, e o Rotary está presente e atuante em todos esses locais, fazendo a diferença nas comunidades, respeitando as especificidades de cada distrito. Assim, nosso questionamento é: qual é a expectativa do nosso presidente em relação ao Rotary no Brasil?
Dear President, please, I think that you received the question sent by the Rotarian Ricardo Quevedo to you. Did you receive it? No?
No.
Ok, so just a moment. Ricardo, por favor, você pode fazer a tradução, então, da pergunta da sua mãe para o presidente, por favor?
Okay. Is this the question that I see here from Ricardo? Okay, saluting Rotary.
Yes, yes.
Okay. This is not difficult. Brazil is quite like India. In India, every 200 kilometers, the language changes. So if I drive south of my state from my city, after 200 kilometers, I don't understand the language. I go further 200 kilometers, I have no clue what they are talking. I go further 200 kilometers, I cannot understand one word of theirs. And yet, India's Rotary is thriving. We have the highest growth, the second highest giving in the world, despite the fact that $1 US is equal to 75 Indian rupees. We do the highest number of projects. So, Governor-elect Evanisa, diversity is the flavor of Rotary. different parts, people think differently, talk differently, behave differently, even in one country itself. I understand the challenges that are there, but how about converting those challenges into opportunities? Just as we are trying to do during this pandemic. Let us find advantage. I tell you, many people will say during the pandemic, we will not be able to grow. My thought is, if there was ever an opportunity to grow, it is during this pandemic. Because today people understand how important it is to help other people. Everybody wants to help another person. I have to only go and tell people, look, you want to help others? Join my organization. We will today meet only virtually. It does not make a difference. 6 months later, we will start meeting in person also. So we will need to convert those challenges, Evanisa, into opportunities.
Ok. Obrigado. Neste momento, fará a pergunta a governadora eleita do Distrito 4.730, companheira Mariane Ferreira.
Bom dia a todos. Prezado presidente, sou a Mariane, do Distrito 4.730, cidade de Curitiba, no estado do Paraná. Sinto-me honrada em poder lhe dirigir a palavra. Presidente, todos temos sonhos. Sonhamos com nossos distritos consolidados com os seus objetivos. Sonhamos com um crescimento real, tendo como base, cada um traz mais um. Sonhamos com a emancipação das nossas meninas através de cursos de capacitação. Sonhamos que em nossas gestões poderemos cuidar do nosso meio ambiente de forma que o deixemos muito melhor para as nossas comunidades. Sonhamos trabalhar com todas as áreas de atuação da nossa instituição, deixando nossas comunidades mais bem assistidas. Enfim, sonhamos deixar como nosso legado um distrito unido, pujante e muito engajado nas questões humanitárias. E que tenhamos transformado vidas. Senhor presidente, ao final da sua gestão, qual o legado que pretende deixar para o Rotary? Senhor presidente, como deseja ser lembrado por todos nós? Obrigado.
Ricardo, por favor, você pode traduzir objetivamente essa pergunta da companheira Mariane? Ricardo, por favor.
Sim. Dear President,
I got it. I got it.
A little bit, but the final question of Mariane is, how do you want to be remembered at the end of your Rotarian year?
I should be asking that question to Marianne. How do you, Marianne, want to be remembered at the end of your Rotary year? The same question is to Evanisa, same question is to Gerson, same question is to Julio, and same question is to me and to every Rotarian. So let me answer. I would want that our membership grows from 1.2 million to 1.3 million. We have to show to the world that if we have big dreams and we have passion and commitment and we have a way of doing our things, everything in this world is possible. It may be difficult to translate, but let me tell you, George Bernard Shaw had said, you see things as they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and ask why not. Why will we not be able to do? If everyone brings one member, we will change everything. And we will bring the biggest change in the organization in the last 20 years. So that is how I would like to be remembered. Secondly, at the end of our year, I would want that we have made a huge noise about empowering girls. Noise not just by speaking, but by doing projects and programs for them. And lastly, our projects and programs will have to be such a scale that your ministers call up Gerson, the Prime Minister calls up Julio and says, Mr. Julio, can you help? Governor-elect Marianne, can you please help our government in this program? But let me tell you, at times you may say this is not possible. In India also it was not possible. If you do small things, government is not interested. For doing big things, you have to work with the government. And if you have big plans, the governments will support you. So these are the three things I would like to be remembered for. Getting the membership to 1.3 million. And of course, the fourth one very important. I had said at my interview, I would like to see Rotary get nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. I'm happy to tell you that on 31st of January, I worked for 1.5 months to ensure that Rotary has now been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. Whether we get it or not is a different thing. That is not in our hands. So the Nobel Peace Prize nomination, 1.3 million membership, empowering girls, a lot of work under that, and programs and projects that are of such a big scale that we make an impact in this world.
Thank you very much. Obrigado, companheira Mariane. Passamos a palavra agora ao governador eleito do distrito 4.770, companheiro Júlio Perego.
Bom dia a todos. Desculpe, presidente. Seja bem-vindo ao nosso país. É uma honra tê-lo aqui. Presidente, de tudo que o senhor já viveu em Rotary, gostaria de saber qual foi o seu melhor momento rotário, que mais lhe tocou, o que lhe deu a certeza de que pela primeira vez o Rotary faria a parte para sempre na sua vida. O que tanto você fez que mexeu com esse coração que nos traz esse lema de transformação e de servir?
"35 years of your life comprises of hundreds of outstanding moments. Each time I have gone and done a heart surgery for a child, I feel I am a blessed person. Each time I ensured that hundreds and thousands of children in India will be able to get better education, I have felt that I have been a worthy Rotarian. Every time disaster strikes in India, I go out with something I had started 15 years back called a shelter kit. Just like the shelter box in the US, in England, I started something in India called shelter kit. Over the last 20 disasters, every disaster, I have personally gone and given away those shelter kits. I was fortunate that I was able to be a part of setting up 19 eye hospitals. every time somebody gets an eye surgery done at that hospital, I feel blessed. And each of us, I have not done anything extraordinary. All of us get these opportunities. To me, Rotary is all about philosophy, thinking from the heart. It is about changing lives of other people. But if you still want to know one incident, I will quickly tell you. When we were doing these heart surgeries program, children come from around the world. Hundreds of children come from Pakistan. One of the child had come from Pakistan, Asghar Ali. This operation was done 200 kilometers away from my city. My wife Rashi and I went to meet Asghar Ali. We drove 200 kilometers to meet Asghar Ali. And when we met him, he was a 10-year boy. He was smiling. His mother was sitting there. The mother said, it has been a long journey coming from nearly Afghanistan, of left side, west side of Pakistan to east, then cross the border on foot, and then come to another city. From there, take the train to Delhi, then take another train from Delhi to Calcutta, and then take another train from Calcutta to that city, Durgapur, where the surgery was done. She said, but everything is worthwhile because now my child can walk, my child can smile, my child, and then she said something that I can never forget. She said, my child was born in Pakistan, but got his life in India. Thank you, Rotary. Long live Rotary. That is a moment I'll never forget in my life.
Thank you. Obrigado, companheiro Júlio. Nós vamos agora para a última pergunta. Terá a oportunidade de fazer esta pergunta o governador eleito do distrito 4.621, companheiro Luiz Alvim.
Olá, presidente Shekhar. Fico feliz em vê-lo já recuperado e com boa saúde. E, em nome do povo brasileiro, nos solidarizamos com o momento tão difícil em que passa o povo indiano, assolada pela pandemia do coronavírus. Presidente Shekhar, sou um eterno admirador da juventude no Rotary. No meu distrito, nós temos uma convivência harmoniosa e muito produtiva. Entretanto, após o anúncio da elevação do Rotaract, tenho ouvido reclamações de alguns distritos que está ocorrendo um distanciamento do Rotaract. Pode tratar-se de casos isolados, passíveis de administração pelos próprios distritos e pelo diretor. Isso posto, presidente, eu pergunto, existe essa preocupação também no Rotary? E, caso exista, como está sendo administrado esse assunto, já que nosso objetivo é a união para crescer mais e fazer mais?
Okay. Louis, Governor-elect Louis, I can understand. I have heard this dilemma in some parts of the world. But again, I think it's a great decision that has happened in elevating Rotaract. Initially, the Rotaractors may not understand the impact of it. It is our responsibility to show them that once they start paying dues, they will understand the power of Rotary, because they will also get rights. They will be counted as members of Rotary. Today, they are only a program of Rotary. Imagine in your country, you are not counted as a citizen of your country, but only a guest in your country. Is that good? Now they will become citizen of the country. Now they will become part of the organization. Their membership, they will have a membership number. once they have membership number, they will participate in global grants. Initially along with Rotarians, thereafter individually themselves. So for them, it is like flowing from the river. Every river wants to go to meet the sea. Here also, it is let a little time go. I'm telling you, Rotaractors will grow. They will find more interaction with Rotarians. We will also have to change our attitude. Earlier, we thought that the Rotaractors are young people. They are our hands and legs on the ground, not our mind. But I think today it is important to think that they are our minds on the ground. They are young people, sharp people, energetic people, technologically smarter than us. If we start treating them as fellow Rotarians, as fellow travelers in the organization, I think we will be able to bring them in our fold.
Good morning, my dear friend Shekhar.
Hey,
Happy
good
to
to
see you
Mario.
again. We saw each other yesterday, so it's the magic of Zoom, daily meetings. Nice to see you again. Obrigado ao diretor Julio, meu sucessor, que certamente vai comandar essa equipe aí com muita inteligência, muita sabedoria e com muita motivação. Eu acho que a nossa gestão 2021 vai ser caracterizada como a gestão que não saiu de casa, né? A gestão que não pôde viajar, a gestão que não pôde se abraçar, a gestão que não pôde ter o contato olho no olho. Isso talvez pudesse servir de desculpa para a inação, desculpa para a omissão. Mas a gestão encarou o desafio como uma oportunidade, porque esse era o lema proposto pelo presidente Roger Knack, né? Abrir oportunidades. Um lema extremamente adequado a esse momento que nós estamos vivendo, né? Não poderia haver uma ameaça maior à existência do Rotary, da forma como conhecemos, do que a ausência de reunião presencial. Mas o Rotary, ele tem resiliência, ele se reinventa. O rotariano funciona como um capitão em mares revoltos. O rotariano não gosta de manejar o navio na piscina, né, com águas tranquilas. Nós prosperamos na adversidade. Nós enfrentamos adversidades e superamos a adversidade com trabalho, com ação. Diante da pandemia, a Fundação Rotary investiu 36 milhões de dólares no combate ao Covid-19, né? Através da movimentação dos clubes e dos distritos no chão de fábrica, que é onde o Rotary efetivamente acontece. Na pandemia, nós conseguimos avançar em direção à erradicação da polio, com 2 casos somente esse ano, um no Paquistão e um no Afeganistão, e 10 casos somente registrados nos últimos 6 meses. 10 casos somente, o que mostra uma tendência decrescente da curva da polio. Quer dizer, em plena pandemia, nós estamos vencendo a batalha da polio. Sinal de que as nossas tropas continuam no chão, batalhando, lutando, para fazer honra, para honrar o compromisso que nós temos com as crianças no mundo, que é a erradicação da poliomielite desde 1985. Com clubes virtuais, nós conseguimos admitir na segunda-feira, numa única reunião, 2.003 novos rotarianos e 302 novos rotaractianos somente no Brasil. Ou seja, no meio da pandemia, sem reunião presencial, sem qualquer possibilidade de contato pessoal, nós ainda assim admitimos 2.000 rotarianos no espaço de 30 dias. Esses rotarianos foram admitidos tomando como base 1º de abril e 1º de maio. E a notícia, mais de 50% desses novos 2.000 rotarianos são mulheres. São mulheres. 302 rotaractianos, evidentemente jovens, o que vai auxiliar tremendamente na mudança do perfil da nossa instituição. Nós queremos, como falou o Shekhar, mais diversidade, nós queremos mais gente diferente a bordo. Do conflito das ideias, do conflito das gerações, do conflito do gênero, da visão diferente que mulher e homem têm do mundo, é que surge um vetor de progresso, um vetor de avanço. Né? São duas formas diferentes de pensar que se catalisam e trabalham em direção a um vetor único, a um objetivo único. Diversidade não é ruim. Diversidade é bem-vinda. Diversidade proporciona progresso, diversidade proporciona avanço. Nós estamos sintonizados com essa necessidade de diversificar a nossa instituição e de aumentar o nosso quadro associativo. O Shekhar e eu nos conhecemos há muito tempo. Nós fomos governadores juntos em 99, 2000, e depois fomos training leaders juntos durante 2 anos em San Diego e em Anaheim. San Diego e Anaheim. Ele está absolutamente sintonizado, e vocês terão um excelente presidente, um presidente inspirador, um presidente motivador, que terá também aqui na nossa zona, no Julho, um diretor extremamente capacitado, treinado e habilitado a desempenhar as funções do Rotary na nossa região. Se eu pudesse dar um conselho, tendo em vista os 2 anos de experiência como diretor atual, né, que em breve alcançará a aposentadoria rotária a partir de 1º de julho, eu diria para vocês, abram novas oportunidades territoriais no Rotary. O Gerson conversou comigo a respeito da situação do 4720, que tem 56 clubes. O 4720 tem 40% do território brasileiro. O Gerson tem que ser um bandeirante, no bom sentido, sem escravização, sem a pilhagem ambiental, sem a pilhagem de pedras preciosas, mas ele tem que ser um bandeirante no bom sentido, encravar novas estacas no território da Amazônia. 56 clubes, Gerson, é muito pouco para um território de 3,5 milhões de quilômetros quadrados. Com certeza, você, como empresário de sucesso que é, já percebeu as oportunidades que você tem de estabelecer novas bandeiras do Rotary no seu distrito 4720. Mas isso vale também para o Fred, do 4590. Aqui de Campinas, perto de São Paulo, o 4590, em 75 cidades, tem Rotary somente em 40 cidades. E eu estou falando do estado mais desenvolvido da nação, uma força rotária, mas onde somente metade das cidades tem Rotary Club. Né? A região rica de Campinas, Limeira, Araraquara, só tem 40 Rotary Clubs, só tem 40 cidades com Rotary Club, sendo que há 75 cidades nesse distrito 4590. Então, vocês percebam que há ainda um mar de oportunidades, né, um mar de possibilidades para vocês fincarem estacas rotárias nos distritos do Brasil. Esse é o desafio que se coloca desde sempre, mas que vocês terão agora a oportunidade em 21 e 22 de implementar novas bandeiras do Rotary no território brasileiro e no território latino-americano, porque a situação é a mesma na Argentina, no Peru, na Bolívia, no Paraguai, Uruguai, Chile e Equador. Grato pela oportunidade de falar, é um grande prazer estar sempre com o Shekhar. Essa realidade virtual nos permitiu conexões semanais, no mínimo. Ontem eu estive com ele na reunião do board, hoje com vocês do 4720, e certamente outras oportunidades surgirão de conectarmos-nos virtualmente. Esse é o novo normal. O novo normal, como falou o Shekhar, é híbrido. Isso não é uma ameaça. O Rotary transformou o novo normal numa oportunidade de continuar servindo. Obrigado a todos. Desejo tremendo sucesso à gestão 21-22 e me coloco à disposição de vocês, governadores, do presidente Shekhar, meu particular amigo, e do Julio, que se tornou meu amigo nesse curto espaço de tempo em que temos compartilhado os desafios do Rotary nas zonas 23 e 24. Grande abraço a todos, espero vê-los presencialmente e poder abraçá-los presencialmente muito breve.